Yo, what's up? Breaking Records Radio and the place to be. Your man Maloney, you know what it is. Here in this quarantine shit, I know it's a little ironic because I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? But, nah, you know what I mean. It's nice out, nice to get some fresh air, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try something new right now. Never done this before. But, with the quarantine happening right now and stuff, you know, we're going to try something new and we're going to, we could do some interviews over live here, you know what I mean? So you know, try something new. You know, we got a lot of interviews lined up. Hold on, we got Jon Snow, do the interview thing with him, you know. So what was I saying? Yeah, just try something new, you know what I mean? Never done interviews over live before. But hey John, how's it going, man?
Up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Quarantining myself. Meanwhile, I'm outside smoking a cigarette, so you know that's how quarantine goes for me.
It looks a lot nicer over there than it is in Halifax, man. We got snow last night, and it's horrible.
Did you? Yeah, you guys get it bad out there, eh?
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys, man. How's everything going with the quarantine and stuff over there, though?
Well, I mean, I've been staying in, bro. Like, I had to go get cigarettes today, so I walked down to the store. But
yeah,
other than that, man, it's just, you know, if everyone's saying it's that serious, maybe we should just take it serious, right?
Yeah, that's true, man. You know, well, like, my girl's pregnant right now too, you know what I mean? So that's my main concern. You know, I've had to reschedule a few interviews. That's how I got the idea to do this live thing, because I had a dude here in Toronto. I was supposed to interview last week, and I had to postpone it, right? And then, you know, I didn't want him to think I was just sleeping on him. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm like, we're all in quarantine and shit right now. I'm like, you know, I don't know if he's scared to go out or not, but I'm like, yo, my girl's pregnant. I can't be risking nothing. I was like, but if you want, we could just do like a live interview or something. I was like, you know, as soon as I figure out how to download it, you know, I can still put it up on the page and stuff. And then it gave me the idea. I'm like, fuck, man, might as well do this the whole time we're stuck inside, right?
And you know what's funny, bro? Like, honestly, most people live online anyway. So, like, it just works out, right? Like, they live in the real world, but they're also, like, stuck in the online world. It's like it's crazy.
It's a matrix, man. You know, you go on the streetcar or the subway here, you know what I mean?
They're all just on their phone. They're just like, I can just see them all.
Eye contact doesn't exist. But you know what's funny? I seen a meme the other day, and they were saying, like, you know how people are always saying, like, oh, things are so different back in the day, right? And, like, you know, like cell phones, nobody pays attention to shit, but it showed a picture of like people riding the subway in like the 50s. It just had everybody with their heads down looking at a newspaper.
Yeah, well, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's definitely a distraction for sure.
Exactly. You know, people are just socially awkward. That's just how it is. Mm. Well, yeah, man. You know, tell the people a little bit about yourself, Jon Snow. You know what I mean?
All right. So I didn't always go by Jon Snow. I used to have a different name back in the day. I used to go by Bobby Franchise.
Yeah.
That's how I started. I started off as the Franchise, but then people just started calling me Bobby Franchise. I never liked it at first. I didn't like it at all, but then it just started growing on me, so I kept it, and I made a YouTube channel, Franchise 666, which turned out to be like a little bit evil. So I ended up getting involved in some like just dumb shit as a kid, listening to gangster rap, wanted to be hard.
Yo, hold up 1 sec. My bad. Sorry, I forgot to actually start recording it.
All right.
That's how you know I'm a noob. All right, my bad, man. So, sorry.
Start again.
Yeah.
Start again.
Yo, hold up. Let me give him the introduction. Breaking Records. Place to be. Your man Maloney. We here. We doing a little something new right now. We doing, you know, live Facebook, or not Facebook, Instagram. You know, well, we all here in quarantine, all stuck inside, can't have, you know, social distancing. Let's put it properly. You know what I mean? But I got the man Jon Snow with me right now, man. You know, heavy supporter.
Yeah, what up?
Show a lot of love, man. I appreciate that. I know you got some time in the game and stuff too. Before we start recording, you were just partway story before I cut you off. So let them know. You used to go by Bobby Franchise. Yeah, tell us a little bit about the start.
I used to go by Bobby Franchise. I moved out to Alberta. That was a whole situation. I ended up getting charged with attempted murder. Someone broke into my house, attacked me. I ended up beating it over time, but it was still like it was tough because I'd never been away from home before. So I started like rapping in Edmonton, met my boy Radar. We started CA together. We got the tattoo together. And going home, when I came home years later, I ended up getting involved with some shit, young shit, dumb shit. You know what I mean? Getting influenced by the music, by the people, my peers, you know, and I was like more of a follower back then, right? I followed, you know, like the cool kids, the gangsters. and I started selling dope and that. And then I started robbing people, just doing that lifestyle. And I ended up getting 9 years for robbing a couple drug dealers.
Oh, fuck.
And I did almost every bit of it, man. I did 6 years straight, and then I got out for a couple months, man. They sent me back. It was always like parole. Parole was the hardest thing. So when I came out, I realized I was in jail. Like, people are gonna laugh, whatever, but I was saved by the grace of God, 100%. People can ask me about it, I'll tell them. But I changed my name because of the 666 in Bobby franchise in the YouTube channel. I was like, yo, I cursed my own name, bro. Yeah. So I didn't want to come out and start building off something. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to have a whole new name. And at the time, I liked Game of Thrones, but I didn't like Jon Snow. I thought he was boring. I didn't like him at the wall. I was just like, screw you, Jon Snow. But then when he died and came back to life, I was like, fuck yes. I was like, you're the fucking man, bro. And then at night when they declared him King in the North, I was in my cell yelling, King in the North, King in the North, King in the North. And it was just crazy, bro. And then I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna be the King of the North. I want to be the King of the North. And I was like, you know what? I am a bastard from the North, so I am Snow.
Yo, and it's kind of like symbolic, the name too, right? Because he came back to life, and it's almost like your second beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, yeah, that's like, well, you know, first off, you know, sorry to hear that you had to do that much time, and I think it's a little ironic that you're robbing drug dealers and you ended up going to prison for it. You know, that's like, did they? You probably don't want to talk about it, so we don't have to ask too many questions.
Hey, you want to talk about it? I'm willing to answer any and all questions, man. Prison included, bro.
Like, how does that go though? Like, did they rat on you for breaking into the crib where they were selling drugs?
Well, here's what happened, bro. So if someone seen us go in, it was like the daytime. I was at my birthday. It was like I had like a bender of just partying and stuff, and it was like I was doing that kind of thing anyway because I was just trying, like, I was like living that gangster life, music life, like trying to like be that, you know. I manifested it, bro, from an early age, which you can manifest good things, you can manifest bad things. So it was what it was, and someone seen us go into the place. They called the cops from outside. The cops came, caught me. Everyone else got away. Basically, then they pretty much, the people that were inside wrote statements and shit. They had me. They had me in the interrogation room for hours, trying to get me to tell my friends. And I just kept refusing. The only reason I even kept going up there because it was warm as fuck and it was cold down in the cells. So I would just like go up there, just sit there and just be warm, man. And I ended up getting 6.5 for the first one, and then there were like 2 days in a row. I did 2 of them, and I got 6.5 for the first one and 2.5, and I did it all together. And I've been finally done for 8 months now. I've been done off parole for 8 months, so this is it, man.
Wow, man, and you know, and to be able to, you know, make that type of a turnaround too is a blessing. Like, a lot of people, you know, don't get that opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of people go in the system and, you know, just become a victim of the system for life. Like, I know too many people who, you know, unfortunately have ended out that way. So, you know, firstly, I just want to say, like, you know, congratulations to you, like, you know, to be able to, you know what I mean, come through like a situation like that and be able to come out positive minded, positive spirited on the other side and ready to, you know, build your life for the better. Because, you know,
to see the only reason I was able to get through that, bro, is because God showed me that was for my strengthening, that I needed to go through that to become the man I am today, to become a better man. So now I don't even worry about it. I'm not like, oh man, I just did that. I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I had to go through that because I am way better now because of it. And I see people, they come out, they get fucked up, they get back in the drugs, they get back in the crime, they're right back in.
Yeah.
And I do thank God every day that's not me, man. I do. I thank God every day, bro.
It's a blessing, man. Like, what ended up transpiring? Like, what was, because a lot of people, when that's kind of their awakening, like, it's a specific like thing that, you know, that almost happens, or like something that's symbolic that happens in one of their days where they're kind of like, you know, that they notice that you know, like, that is the message from God, and that, you know, like, what was kind of like your awakening? It
was just like he just kept shaking me with this. I would hear the same kind of words from different places. Like, I would always hear "make it happen" my whole life. Make it happen, make it happen. It would follow me my whole life. And I ended up in the hole because I asked a guard to bring me tobacco. I was stupid. Yeah. I asked the guard. He put me in the hole. I was in the hole for 30 days. I was giving up on life, man. I was like, fuck this. This was 5 years in. And when I was in the hole and I had my TV, I just kept hearing like these words, is purpose, find your purpose. It was through my TV, of course. It was just like every commercial would be purpose, find your purpose, 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 purpose. And I just was like, all right, I hear you. And what are you trying to tell me? And it started speaking to my heart, man. And it was just like a real, like, you know, when like you're not sure if something's real. Yeah. And then like when you are sure, and you're like, man, and then no one else, like, it's just, you know, when you know, bro. Like, nothing could ever tell me that God isn't real or God doesn't save. I've been through it millions of times, so people can laugh, make it fun, whatever. I only do it to help other people. I'm already saved, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Now I'm trying to help others who aren't.
Yeah.
And it's it's tough because I lost a lot of friends, a lot of family members don't want to talk to me, and it's like, you know, I could just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna give up, but you know, I mean, it'd be worse for me if I did.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And you know, like, to be able to go through that transition, come out, and then, you know, really work towards, like, you know, especially like something as complicated as music, you know, it takes a lot of strength, man, because we all know how fucked up this game can be, bro. You know, and
it's evil, man. It's evil. I've been hated on more than anything, bro, for nothing. People don't even know me, dude, and they just hate on me.
That's how the game is, man. You know, that's why, you know, I'm not even going to get into that, but, you know, that's why.
I like it now. I don't mind it now, bro, honestly, man, because it just shows I'm doing something right, bro. If they didn't notice me, they wouldn't be hating on me.
No, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. But yeah, you deal with a lot of fickle bullshit in the game, man. You know, a lot of fickle bullshit. But
that's why I stick to myself, man. I really just kind of do my own thing. I work with who I want. You know what I mean? I'm not like I'm not tied down to nobody. You know, I got a business partner, but that's really it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of just do my own thing, and I work with whoever I want to. No one tells me what to write. I feel really free as an artist, man, and it's really fun. Like, I always wanted a record deal growing up. It was my biggest, you know, I always wanted to be with CP Records, Belly and them guys. Yeah. And that was like a dream, bro. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. But now, bro, I would never sign a record deal, man. Yeah. I would never give away my percentage of my music and money.
Well, you saying that actually too is an interesting point that I noticed. Russ said something about it. We were talking about it on the Joe Budden podcast just yesterday or whatever. I'm losing track of days. On Saturday they did the last show. But like right now is kind of a period where like it's showing artists how important it really is to own the rights to your music and shit. Because you know, without being able to tour, do shows, you know, go out and really interact with people. You know, the only revenue stream that a lot of artists have, like artists that are just only artists and have no other line of work, their only revenue stream is through, you know, the streaming and shit. And like, if someone owns a large percentage of your music, you ain't eating right now. You know what I mean?
No, you're really not, right? And that's why this is gonna really make or break a lot of people. This whole situation, bro. It's gonna people who are quiet and just like kind of preserving their shit and kind of going through this quietly are gonna be good, but people who just don't get, like, this whole Corona thing, the quarantine thing is going to make or break a lot of people, and I think we're going to see it happen.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. So I'm just waving at everyone who joined in the group, you know what I mean? Shout outs to Tino.
I think Tino's in here, man. What up, Tino, cuz? What up, cuz?
Shout outs to Tino, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Tino got a little something in the works right now, but that's all. That's all I'm going to tell people. You know, that
shameless plug. You got a shameless plug from Kelly over there. God love him.
Radio, you know what it is, baby.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got something cool here. I got one of these chains. I made like hundreds of these chains in prison, bro.
Oh, dope.
It's kind of reminded me of yours. That's peyote stitched.
Yeah.
And I gave them all away though, man.
Oh damn! I was gonna say, link me one.
I had hundreds of them, bro. But everyone wanted to buy them, man. I had sports teams. So I just gave everyone away because I knew that they would appreciate it more if they did. I just gave it to them. I never sold one of them, bro.
Yeah. No, those are dope, man. Those are really nice. How long did it take you to make one of those guys?
Bro, I would make these every day. This is what I did in jail after like 5 years in. I started getting away from like the politics, the hustling in jail, like the grinding, and I started just like distancing myself. And I started making these things, man. Nobody would teach me, bro. And then this French guy taught me how to do them, and I just started doing them every day, man. And I spent like 8 hours a day doing it, and I could probably do like one of these a couple days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Of just like 8 hours straight. But after a while, bro, it's like meditating, man. You just like, it kills time, bro. Like you get into it, it's like really, really fun.
Yeah, man. You know, and that's actually, you know, just even saying that too. That's one thing a lot of people, you know, especially grown ass people like we are, gotta fucking do, man. If you're not an artist or you don't got like a side hustle or like your own side business you're trying to build up or do, like you gotta find a fucking hobby, man. Way too many grown ass people out here with no fucking hobbies, and they waste all their fucking time watching TV and shit, being bored, being depressed on social media, all this shit, you know, on other people for their happiness. And like, yo, just get a fucking hobby. Like, do you know how peaceful it is? Just sit there and like, I don't promote myself as a drawer or as an artist, like, you know what I mean? But like, I like to draw when like, you know, it's meditating.
Exactly. Yeah.
On something that you don't have, you know, that you have no desire to show the public. Like music is kind of strenuous to make, you know what I mean? But like,
for sure.
Unless it's just a pastime, but you know, people need a hobby.
Like skateboarding for me is like that. I'll go skateboarding. I don't do it for videoing and shit. I just go do it just because I love it. I did it my whole life.
Yeah.
That right.
Yeah. man. But let's get into your music a little bit too, man. So you got one joint out that came out a couple months ago with you know, legendary Toronto rapper, you know, someone who really kind of built the scene up here to a degree. You know, he was getting everybody the record deals back in the days and shit like that. But the man shot Claire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you want to know about that? Okay, so me and my business partner, we were trying to figure out, we wanted to do something big for the end of the year, right? And he wanted to, you ever hear of the Joker? The rapper Joker? He was beefing with Hobson for a long time, like going back and forth. He wears like a clown, whatever, masking, but he liked him a lot, and he's got a pretty big kind of following, and we were going to talk about doing that. But then I got the idea one night, and I was like, maybe I should just hit up Shot Claire, because I've been friends with him for a while on Facebook, and I'm always trying to network and keep relationships strong, no matter what, right? So I just hit him up, I'm like, hey, man, you do features? He's hit me up. He's like, yeah. And then we just went from there. And then I kind of convinced my partner that we need to go this route. Yeah. I know his following's not as big as it, but he made it. He made it before social media. He went big. He got Junos before social media. So if I'm gonna pick anybody, I'm gonna back someone who already made it. I'm gonna back the underdog, right? Yeah. And we went that way, and I think it was really, really, really good idea, because it really, you know, opened up a lot of eyes to people. You know, I wasn't trying to like make $1 million off this record. I was trying to make people like say, who is this guy? Like, here, let's make them pay attention a bit more. And that's what it was, right? And it was, I think it was a really good plan for the end of that year, and this year is going to be just as big. Yeah, man. Maybe bigger.
That's a big collab, and the track's dope too, man. And like,
shout out Scotia Music for making the beat, man.
Oh, true. Okay. Shout out Scotia Music. But like what is your earliest like? Because I'm not sure which age group you're in specifically. I'm not gonna ask you your age. You know, I don't. You know,
I'm 34.
Are you? Okay, cool. So you're not much older than me. Damn, that's crazy, man. You did 9 years behind the wall.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy. I can't imagine that. Not at 34, bro. Holy fuck. You know, but that's the thing. You're able to come out and do this. You know what I mean? But like,
it's now or never for me. It's now or never, bro. Like I have this time. I'm free. You know what I mean? Like my doctor gave me disability for being institutionalized, so I'm getting money for rent to live, so I don't gotta work. I can just focus on music, man. This is now. I'm now or never, man. I'm spending the next couple of years just going hard, bro.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. You know, your networking game is strong too. Dog, you know,
I try.
I see you out
there. But I got out of jail with a 5,000 friend Facebook anyway. It was already built. Like, so I already had that Rolodex there, right? You know what I mean? Like, I just had to start continuing to do what I was doing before.
Yeah, man. You know, and the joint with Shot Claire, is done well. I seen you in an argument with a troll the one day. You know, I don't know what the hell you guys are arguing about. But anyways,
I was letting them get to my head. I was letting them get to my head, bro. And I just allowed it. I fueled the fire, bro. And I got to learn to stop that.
No, you did, man. Dude was mad. He's like, yo, 50K. Your track's called $1 million. You got 50K. Yo, that sucks. Like, I'm like, yo, buddy. I'm like, how many views do you have on your videos? I'm like, 50K is an accomplishment to an independent artist. You know what I mean? I started trolling the guy on YouTube because I'm like, who the fuck is that? Yeah, man.
Right. Honestly, man, the trolls, bro. I like to have fun with them because I'm a massive troll myself. Yeah. But I try to use good things, bro. Like I try not to keep it down, but like if I see if they need to be trolled, man, I won't stop, man. I'm relentless.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of trolling going on. As soon as this social distancing shit happened, I was seeing a lot of people going on live, or a lot of people picking arguments and beefs with other rappers in their local scene or whatever. Like, I just been seeing a lot of conflict between motherfuckers.
Oh, man, the world, it's going chaos, bro. It's chaos, man. And it's just like, you think people would divide or unite in a time like this, but they're just dividing, bro. And I've seen this in every fucking apocalyptic movie. Like, it's like we're watching it happen in front of our eyes. We're like, guys, really?
No, for real. For real. But this shit, you know what it is? A lot of these dudes are stuck at home and they haven't spent this much time with their wife or their girlfriend and fucking since they've been dating, you know what I mean? And now they're quarantined inside with them. They're losing their fucking minds and they can't fucking flip out on their significant other. So they're taking it to the internet like, you know what? I don't like this rapper. I didn't like him for a minute. Fuck you.
Oh.
Like, people are going.
Dude, so yeah. So what do you think's coming up, man? Do you think it's gonna get serious, or do you think it's gonna get better? You think it's gonna be lockdown complete?
I don't know, man. There's so much fucking misinformation out there. Like, I got no idea what the fuck to even think. The closest thing I can even begin to even think realistically is what my fucking family doctor told us, and just basically, as long as Canada keeps taking these precautions, you know, we should see a spike in the next week or so. And aside from that, it should pretty much be like a, you know, even across the graph until it kind of phases out. And she said it should be, you know, phased out by around May or so. But then you got fucking people on TV going like, oh, we're gonna be in this for, you know, half a year, and then like you don't know. Like, I honestly have no idea what the fuck.
Here's the thing that now when you say misinformation, I believe you now. I always did believe it, but I watched this video about the fall of the cabal. And it was about like, and basically it showed, you know, the caravan that was coming from Honduras that was going to America, that big caravan of people that was going to stop the elections that was on the news.
Yeah.
That whole thing was a setup, bro. They paid all them people to do it. They had behind the scenes like footage of them like coming out of trucks, bro. It was so like, once I seen that, man, I was like, wow. Like they'll set shit up so we believe it, and then it's just like, fuck.
Oh man, like we could talk like fucking this kind of shit all day, man. They're like, hold on, I gotta ask you. You know, I try not to get too conspiracy theorists or have these kind of conversations, especially in interviews. I usually reserve it for the podcast, if any. But
all right,
you know, if we want to talk about people faking the funk and paying people and all this kind of conspiracy shit, what do you think about 9/11?
it was. I think honestly, those planes weren't real. When you see them go into it, it was a holographic. If you look at those planes really, or the video really well, it like slices through. There was never any piece of a plane ever found, ever in anywheres. Like so, I believe it was part of. It was just to make us go to war with whoever we were going to. Osama bin Laden, I think it was. Yeah. They wanted him out for the oil. Pretty sure it was for the oil. But
yeah, no, all oil. Well, all oil and other things, you know, get the country rallied.
Because those are bombs, bro. Those are bombs that blew up. Because a building would only blow the top off it. Those are bombs that blew off at each level, bro. If you watch it, it's just...
So we basically agree on that, to the degree. Except to me, my belief, I believe planes hit the towers. I believe a bomb was set off in the field near the Pentagon and where's the other place? Was it near the White House or wherever the ones in the fields went off where the planes fucking disintegrated, but they found a passport. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Those were bombs. I think the planes hit the towers, but it's the exact same thing. Like, there was thermite clearly set up in each, you know what I mean, level of those buildings. There's pools of molten fucking metal burning for like weeks after they collapsed. Like, it was an inside job, but basically, you know, goes to be the same thing. You know, Pearl Harbor, same shit. You know, whether America helped conspire or not, you know, there's evidence obviously on both sides. Obviously, their side is that they didn't, but at the end of the day, it is proven that they fucking knew that attack was going to happen, and they didn't do anything in it because they wanted to use it as a fear tactic, basically, to force their country into going to war. You know what I mean? Like, all this shit.
Dude, the Simpsons knew about it, bro. The Simpsons. Like, how could they not know about it?
You know, so all this shit, like, I wouldn't put it past any governments or anything if, you know, if this to a degree was set up. But the fact of the reality is that whether it's a conspiracy or not, that virus is still out there, and we got to do the best we can to make sure it doesn't fucking kill off all our fucking parents and grandparents, you know, pregnant women out there and all that stuff. You know, we just got to do our part. But
it's crazy because I want to say one thing. My mom told me to call my grandmother. She's sick. I called her.
Yeah.
And she's sick, man, and it was like broke my heart, bro, talking to her. And I actually cried, man, because you know it doesn't really affect you till it affects you, right? Like,
yeah.
And just I felt like, you know, tell people. Honestly, if I could give anyone advice in this time, you know, I mean, if you love someone, tell them you love them. You know, make your peace, just in case, right? You never know what's gonna happen. Tell them you love them. You know, that's what I'm trying to do, just in case, right?
Yeah. No, that's fact, man. You know, that's important. And, you know, like, if my girl wasn't pregnant, I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be taking this thing seriously. I might, like, you know, I wouldn't take my day-to-day seriously. Like, I would go and do whatever the fuck I want. I'd be out plastering posters right now from my new music video, you know. I got these things freshly made up. I got all these nice posters, these postcards and shit. I'm ready to bomb the city, and I'm going to fucking social.
Send something down to Halifax, man. I'll chuck them on the. I'll chuck them up, man.
Word.
some stickers down or something, bro. I'll post them up for you, buddy. I'll give them own shit.
Salute, bro. Oh, yo, definitely. We'll inbox all that stuff. I'll get your address and shit. I'll send some shit. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy how this shit hit, man. But I tell you straight up, like I would carry on my life if my girlfriend wasn't correct. You know what I mean? Like I not go in around old people and put them at risk and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or like, but I wouldn't be going out purposely. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be as.
You wouldn't be spring breaking in Miami.
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing that, but I'd be a little more
careful
for what I do.
Yeah.
I've done my music video shoots, all that shit. It's kind of it is what it is, But
how many videos have you made so far, bro? Because I keep seeing a new one every time in my timeline, bro. How many made?
But you know what the funny thing is? A lot of people, who know me now, they know me through media, or if they do know me through music, it's been in the last few years. Man, I got like fucking five solo albums, like 4 mixtapes, like at least 3 or 4 group albums and shit that I put out over the last like 10 years. So I got like a damn long catalog. So I got at least 20 music videos. You know what I mean?
You know how I even found you? I found you through Mike Stone. I don't even know how I found Mike Stone. He was just on my Facebook one day. I kept seeing all his posts. Yeah. I just kept getting in on his posts, like, and they just troll him. But it was like a fun kind of thing. Now we're just like, I don't know how I feel about me, but I think we're cool.
Mike Stone, man.
Shout out, Mike Stone. What? Yeah.
Talk podcast. Hey, another shameless plug. But one thing before we get off the virus thing, one thing I did want to ask you too is I seen you go around and trying to get tested for the virus. That was it.
No, I didn't go. I went and got tested. I went and got tested, and they were trying not. Yeah, they put a swab up my nose. Yeah, I didn't have it, but it took 3 days to get it. I forced them. They were trying to tell me no.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're like, did you leave the country? I was like, no. Were you around anyone that left the country? At first, I was like, well, no. But then I'm like, well, wait. How the fuck am I supposed to know, man? Like, I'm everywhere. It's like, and I was like, no, I'm here. And there was nobody there. I pretty much had to get hard with them to tell them, listen, I don't know who I was around. I could turn around people. Yeah, I was around people, I said.
They finally gave it to you, right?
Yeah, well, I was just like, man, how can you tell me how can you tell me I was around someone that I don't know? Like, I'm shaking people's hands. I'm like, I'm doing shows. Like, you can't tell me that, right? So I got tested, and they weren't taking it seriously. The place they were testing for it was in like the lobby of the hospital, in like an old abandoned store, like with like the doors wide open. People walking by were like, "Is this the coronavirus testing place?" And they're like, "Yeah, you guys should close this door." And they're like, "Right open, bro." I'm like, and they're laughing and they're carrying on. There's nobody else in there getting tested, but they were trying to refuse the one person trying. Bastards.
Isn't that a bitch? You're concerned about your health. You try that hard. It takes 3 days to get tested. Finally, the doors.
I just didn't want anyone else to get sick, my mom or whatever. I didn't want anyone else, right? Because there is the flu season going around, and I think we're all like a little bit sick. I mean, we're all got like a cold or something.
Yeah, no, right before this quarantine shit started, I had like a nasty phlegm cold. Like in the mornings, I was coughing up like light green phlegm. You know, there wasn't no smoker's cough. You know what I mean?
And that's the scariest thing about it, bro. Because if there's colds and who's going around with this other thing no one's ever going to know, and everyone's going to be sick, scared, or be like, no, I'm just got a cold. You know what I mean? So it's just either you're going to over-exaggerate or you're going to not even think about it. It's shitty, right?
Yeah, man, it's one of those things. But like, I found it crazy how hard it was for you to actually find somebody to get tested. But I was curious if you're actually sick though, or if you're doing it like as a trolling video to see like as a social experiment.
I mean, I wanted to know because people were at risk. My mom was, but I also knew it was good content, and I do think for the content as well, bro. I'm a content creator. I'm addicted to it, bro.
Yeah.
So I do it for the content, but I also did it just to be safe, right? And I didn't think it was gonna be a big thing. You know what I mean? I felt sick. I was a little bit sick, and it's just the hospital. I didn't think they were gonna be like, no, we don't do this here. And I was just like, no, I want it. And what is it? A swab? Here, give me it.
Yeah.
It actually hurt, and it actually kind of hurt. And if I was just going just I wouldn't have gotten that, because it went like way up your nose and like they twisted it and shit. And
putting a swab up your neck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much, right? It wasn't fun, but it showed me that the place they're testing for is in a place that can be contaminated, like just not safe.
Bro, in another 20, 25 years, they're gonna have to start shoving swabs up our dicks, bro. You realize that, right? We're gonna be at that age.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyways, I don't want to think about that shit, man. And shout out to all like grandpas out there have had to have that, have had to take the swab. That can't be enjoyable. But tell us a little bit about the last joint. You got the everybody thinks they know me joint that you put out. You did the Wolf of Wall Street artwork and shit with that.
Well, that's my dude Brandon Cormier. He does all my artwork. He's also my business partner. He's a blessing, man. He's like one of my best friends, yo. Like I really do love him, respect him. He does all my cover art. How would you feel? Like I've always had like these, and I always wanted like on. So I had an idea, and he puts it like into something. So everything that we see is just like what I come up with, and he puts it together. And it's great because it's hard to get someone to see what your vision is, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't do it, and I say this is what I want. And he shows me. It was really, really cool. And yeah, I pretty much put it like that because on the internet, bro, people only see what I show them, right?
Yeah.
So they see joke in this and that, whatever memes, this and that. They just think that I'm just a joke, right? But I only show people what I want. So I want it to be light, laughing, happy, this and that. So people they talk shit or whatever, this and that. They judge me, this and that. So I'm just like, it was just kind of like everyone thinks they know me, but they don't.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know what I mean? They don't even know my name, bro. My name is John. My name is not John. So everyone out there, my name is not John. Just to let you know.
And yeah, I don't know about Bobby franchise neither. So.
Jeez.
But like because the Shot Claire only came out like 2 months ago, and you've been dropping some consistent music since then. Like you put out at least like 4 songs since then. So like, can we expect an album from you or
Yeah. I'm honestly, bro. The album is gonna be called 9 Years Later.
Ah. Okay.
Right.
I like that.
I'd probably put like 5 or 6 songs done right now for it. So I'm gonna make 9 songs for 9 years, and it's gonna be good. And I think I'm thinking about dropping a mixtape with it at the exact same time.
Yeah. Okay. Dope.
Because I'll have enough songs to it. I'm gonna try to do it around like summer times. You know what I mean? Because with all this shit, this kind of holds everything off. Because
you can't.
The place, according to the library for free, they have a top line studio at the library.
Oh.
So I just go there to record all my music for free for the past 2 years. Nobody can stop me. But it's closed down right now, so I'm gonna wait for that to get back on. So I'm hoping now that it's all this probably summertime, I'll be releasing an album with a mixtape, and I got a video on the way with my buddy Stacks. We the North. That's already done. We're just getting edited right now. So that's
accused.
No, Stacks from Stacks Wallace. He's from Moncton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I shot a video for him using controls on my YouTube channel. I put it on there for him.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, sick, man. So when can we expect the video to be coming out?
Well, so I got the song. I'm releasing a song this Friday with Grammy-nominated artist Freddie Will, who also met Mike Stone. Another shout out to Mike Stone.
Hey, he's plugged. He's the plug, right?
Well, that's it, right? I mean, all these artists through Mike just post. So Mike, keep posting, bro. You're fucking helping people. We're there.
You know Mike personally at all?
No, never done.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I got the song it's called Brainwash. Freddie Will, I hit him up. We were talking, and he was like, "Man, I got this beat, and I liked it." And he's like, I asked him what kind of concept he wanted to talk about, like how everyone's brainwashed in society. And I wrote the hook and I wrote the verse to him. And actually, this song was kind of like months in the making. It was like a seed I planted a long time ago, and it was like kind of just came back now because he was waiting for the female vocals for the hook, and it just kind of like happened. I started this before Christmas, and we just got the song back with all the vocals. Now it's getting mixed right now, just a couple days ago. So like it was like perfect time because the studio's closed. I can't record. I need a song to put out because I'm trying to be consistent because that's how Little Pete made it.
Yeah.
He started putting a song every week on SoundCloud for like a year. So I'm just doing the same thing but on YouTube.
Yeah, no, you know what? And that's and you make an important point too, because I'm dealing with the same problem right now. Is that like, you know, because like I mentioned before, but my girlfriend's she's pregnant, so we're gonna be having a baby, around beginning of June. I want to be.
Hey, congrats on that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, like that's my thing is that before I was trying to set myself up, so I'm still consistently visible when, for the, first 6 months or so, I can't really get out of the crib very much. So,
why don't you document the baby's growth on videos and stuff?
Yeah,
have music put in the background, bro.
I'm not going to be the type of person, though. Like, I don't think I'm going to post a whole bunch of pictures and shit of her because, like, it's kind of like what you said. Like, you got your side that you give to the public, the side that you want them to see. I don't really think it's fair for my kid to be, like, all over my social media.
I love to see family, though, bro. Family's like, they
people I don't know personally.
True, but people also like to follow stories that have family stories. I mean, like, you see, like, they like that. But maybe that's not the people you're trying to reach, right? I'm trying to reach everybody. So I'm just, like, trying to reach everything.
I'm not opposed, like, I'll post pictures here and there, but, like, I don't want to document my whole kid's life on, like, social media for a bunch of strangers and shit to, like, you know what I mean? It's like, there's a fine line between...
What about 7 years later post that come back to you and it's your first steps and you're like, man, I'm glad I posted that, bro. Like, get that post back. Right? And it's going to be her first steps, bro. Like, you're going to see those, man.
I know my girlfriend, either way, she'll be posting a ton of shit, and her
here you go. It'll still be there, right?
It's a lot more personal, it's like more just friends and family on hers or people she knows. It's not like mine where it's just random people from all over on all my social media platforms. That's more where, like, my shit comes in. It's
I hear
a bunch of, like,
I guess I'll never know until I'm having a kid, right? So I'll never know what it's like.
Yeah, you know, I try not to put too much of, like, you know, my personal life online. You know, that's not other people's business. That's for me to live. You know, there's a fine line between the matrix of the internet and like your real life. You know what I mean? I think.
You know what it's like for me, bro? I just did 9 years in like a cage, so it's like,
yeah,
I'm just so happy to be out. Like, people were like, "Oh, you ride the bus?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm on a fucking bus, man." Like, I'm out. I want to sell. Like, I'm like not like people don't seem to get see things differently. Like,
yeah,
I'm appreciating. I'm documenting everything so that one day I can look back and be like, and look at how much I've accomplished in these 8 months, bro. In these 8 months that I've been out, I've done like I've applied for Big Brother Canada 3 different provinces, and you know now look, they're shutting down, bro. They should have picked Jon Snow. They're shutting down. It wasn't my year anyway. They shut it down. They canceled it. I just seen it. It's canceled. All right, so I'm trying hard next year, bro. I'm going harder next year for it.
yeah.
And I did a song with Chuck there. I released like 6, 7 songs already this month. It's only been 2 months in, right, with a whole other songs ready to go. So I've accomplished a lot in 8 months.
Yeah, man, and definitely. You know, congratulations to you, man, because you know that's like a positive turnaround I like to see, man. And you know, like I said before, like too many people get, you know, once they get institutionalized, they're done. You know what I mean? That they're just.
I'm out here telling kids, don't go down that road, man. Like, don't. I just did that, man. Don't do it. Everyone else is like telling them, go get the bag, go sell. You know what I mean? Don't do it, bro. Do not do it.
That ain't ever really done nothing either. You know what I mean? A lot of people who ain't really doing shit that be telling these kids to do shit. So I commend people like you, you know, do it and, you know, want to spread a different message.
You know, yeah, and honestly, it ain't about music, bro. If I could even, like, I would even go and talk to people like, on a bigger stage. It wouldn't even have to be music, man. I would, like, motivate. I would do whatever. I just want to, like, spread a positive message to youth because we're being led into a world of evil. And I can see it around us.
No, it's a fact, man. You know, I can't see the time on here. I know that the cap was out at around an hour. So before we do wrap it up, you know, I do have another topic I did want to touch on. But what's this business with you and Big Brother in Canada, man? I had an ex-girlfriend try to sign up for that.
Super fan, dude. I even got the tattoo. I even got the tattoo on my leg, man. I went and got it because I figured it'd be a shoe-in. I like got it to be then, right? I've been watching it in prison since day one, bro. I've been I've been watching it in prison since day one. I used to pick my players from the beginning, and there's nothing like picking a player. Like I watched Big Brother Survivor, all of it. I'm a big strategist.
Yeah.
I'm a big strategist in life. I'm calculated, and I try to be smart and think of like the future. And there's moves we make. Sometimes you can make moves, and you gotta like not in the heat of the moment, like some certain things. And like sometimes there's times to make moves, but you gotta be strategic and calculated, you know, because emotions can affect it. And I've seen in Big Brother a lot of emotions that get people and they get messed up about it, right? And they start like yelling and shit. They get kicked out because they cause drama, right? You gotta be in control of your emotions. Like in life, showed me how much snakes people can be, bro. All snakes. So now I'm starting to see it. Now how the world's getting eviler, I'm starting to see how people rip people off, snake people talk back, gossip. It's the same, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, and well, yeah. So like, you tried for it though, right?
I tried it in Halifax, didn't get called back. Went to Moncton, did it, and then I flew out to Ontario to do it, and I did the Calgary video all at the same time.
Okay, dope. So at least you utilize it. But you tried out to fucking 3 different provinces.
But it also built a following. People following me for that. Like they didn't know me. music-wise, but they see me. I'm trying to be Brother Canada, so it brought fans in, bro. It was really, really smart. It was a smart move.
That's a really good move, man. You know, and now when you go back next year, they're gonna be like, "You again?" You know what I mean?
But next year I'm going in quieter. I went really loud this time, and they like keep it secret. So I'm just gonna go in quiet. I'm not gonna like post about it and a bunch of shit. I'm just gonna go like probably be humble, and I'm gonna tell them my story. I didn't tell them with the prison last time because I wasn't sure how they'd take it, but now they must know. So that might be the reason why I'm gonna go and tell them like my life's changed. Like I'm gonna tell them because Godfrey, who's in the video shop there, he came up second in season 3.
Yeah.
I called him in the video. He came out and hung out with us, which was really cool.
Oh,
he told me when I first got to prison, when I started hitting him up on Instagram, he said, "Yo, use it for your story. Like, you know, you went from one thing to another and you changed, right?" So I didn't use it after this time. I kind of kept it quiet. I didn't want to bring it out unless they asked me. Yeah. This time I'm gonna go. Just be like, listen, man, I'm an ex-con. God changed my life. You know, I'm going with like a more of a heart kind of like a underdog kind of like comeback story.
Yeah.
More like.
Yeah, man. You know, and like, because I'm pretty sure I remember watching it back in the day, like with my one ex-girlfriend who, yeah, we actually came out and she tried the one time, but you know, she was determined, but it didn't work out. But that happened a few times, didn't it? Where they let people on like people tried out one year, didn't get accepted, and then they came back next year and they accepted them. Yeah.
You gotta keep trying, bro. If you honestly, man, it's a numbers game, bro. You're gonna get turned down like so many times. You're gonna get one yes, bro. Yeah. So I just keep it moving, man. They say no, I say okay, thank you, bye bye.
Yeah.
But if I wanted, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna stop though. Like, I'll keep moving. But if I wanted, I'm gonna figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, and once again, I appreciate your time, my G. I don't know where our time's at. I thought it told us, but it doesn't. But I know they cut it off at an hour. This is my first time live interview too, so I'm hoping my phone's still recording it. I can't check or pause.
That was the first one, bro. I'm glad to be a part of the first one.
Yeah, man, you're the first. You know what I mean? So you know, if these things start blowing up, these live interview things, you know what I mean? Like we got Jon Snow to thank. You know what I mean? You were the first.
We got you to thank. We got you to thank for picking me. So thank you for thanking me. Thank you.
You know what? I knew you had an interesting story. You were the first person to say anything when I put the feeler out there, and I was like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? I'm like, you know.
Funny, it was actually my business partner Brandon Cormier sent me the picture of your status and said you should hit him up, and I was like, man, I already talked to Kelly as is. I might as well go hit him up anyway.
Yeah, no doubt. As soon as I seen you come, I'm like, fuck, what a better person, you know what I mean? You know, gives me an opportunity to get to know you a little bit more too, you know what I mean? Because, you know, and I appreciate you know, you show a lot of love, you know, for someone that, you know, I've never met personally, you know, you show a lot of support, a lot of love, and, you know, I really appreciate that. As, you know, I'm just glad.
It's the least I can do is pressing a button, bro, and I wish more people would do that, man. Like, it's a fucking share button, dude.
Like, yeah. Simple, man, but people, you know, they think that their like or their share is fucking, you know, they think it's currency, which, I mean, in today's society, like and share is a currency, but it's not a currency that if you don't give to somebody, that you lose. You know what I mean? Like, if you give that currency, it's like, you know what I mean? You don't lose that currency. You still have $1 million that you can give away. It's not like you're limited on them. But people are like, just people are too scared to see the next man.
If you show love, you'll get love. You show hate, you get hate. So I just show love and everything, bro.
That's a fact, man. But before we rip, you know, put this thing to a rest, just let the people know when we can kind of expect the album, the mixtape again, and you know, just plug, like, you know, some of the latest songs that you've put out and where they're available.
I'm trying to have I'm trying to have an album and a mixtape ready to be released summertime, probably, hopefully. It may it all depends on this whole situation, really. It could be longer, it could be less, but hoping for summertime because I wouldn't mind doing a few shows. And a couple songs I released. Everybody thinks they know me with my latest one. I got a new one coming on Friday called Brainwashed, featuring artist Grammy-nominated artist Freddie Will. He lives over in Germany. So that's gonna be sick. I got a video coming out with Zilla, and that's coming out probably within the next couple weeks too. So I'm gonna try to keep it consistent for the whole year. Right? It might not be every week, but I'm gonna try to keep it consistent for the whole year. And and hopefully end it off with another banger with another big feature. It's gonna be sick.
Dope, man. And and the album, I like the album title too. 9 years later. Dope.
Yeah.
And what's the shock their joint called again? Feeling like a million.
Looking like money.
Looking like money. That's it. Yeah, man. And go check out the music video for that. Track dope. I like to see artists, show love to our Canadian hip hop legends, man. A lot of people act like it existed. This thing never existed before Drake, but a lot of people work down.
I appreciate you doing this, man. I'm glad to be the first one on this Instagram live interview, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you for your time, man. And next time you're up to Ontario, Toronto, especially, hit me up. We do in-person interview, chop it up. You know what I mean? I don't know if you burn or whatever anymore or whatever.
You didn't just see that? You didn't just see me grab it?
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was split for a cigarette, but
No, but my roommate was asking me to join it. I was trying to do it without no one, trying to do it without moving the camera, trying to grab it.
Word.
But
yeah, man. And next time you're in Toronto, let me know. We'll have to come to the station, do this in person. Really chop it up, get to know each other on a real basis. Share some blunts once the virus is dead, and we can share blunts again. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, man, I was thinking because we get extra $400 for GST in May. Right? I didn't know about that. That's coming $400 extra for GST in May, and I'm gonna try to get the plane ticket to go to Ontario for a couple days. So yeah, that might be possible.